energetic little boys. And every time they came to our house, we were so happy to see them. My kids were so happy to see them. They were just their little buddies.
So again, just for background, this is a civil case from the parents of Susan Cox Powell, who claim the state is partly responsible for the death of the boys. You'll recall that Josh Powell back in 2012 was living in Puyallup with his father at the time when a state caseworker brought the boys to the home for a supervised visit, but Powell locked that caseworker out, then attacked his kids before all three died in a very explosive house fire at the time. In terms of today, Jennifer's testimony also included details of Josh's upbringing. She says their father was verbally abusive. Jennifer says Josh himself was not a good father, often neglected his boys. She gave an example of the mentality of his kids and his wife as possessions, she said, wanting to basically show them off but neglecting them. The example here, she said he would feed himself but not feed the boys on some occasions. She also says he was very controlling of the couple's money, not even allowing Susan to have money to buy a food or even have a cell phone. All the house calls were routed to his cell phone instead, she said. Jennifer also says her and Susan became good friends and was very concerned for her safety.
I told him that I was very convinced that Josh was responsible for her disappearance, and in fact that I believe that he killed her, and that if he was capable of treating her like that when she was alive and then killing her, that he was certainly capable of hurting or even killing his own boys as well.
As for this case, it continues tomorrow when we are expecting to hear testimony from the chief social worker in charge of the children's case. Guys, back over to you.
We are tracking developing news.